All right, so it's Wednesday. We just got a Madden deep dive. Still no college football, but to be honest with you, with that Madden deep dive, I think that's all we need. All right, so I'm just gonna jump right into it, okay? I did a tweet yesterday, and basically I stated that the reason we got a Madden deep dive before we got a college football deep dive is all because of the reception that Madden got last year, all right? So let's go ahead and rewind it back a year real quick. Last year, there was much anticipation for College Football 25. They dropped their deep dive first. They introduced a lot of things like the wear and tear, custom stems, etc., right? People were really excited. It was dope. Then a couple weeks later, Madden dropped their deep dive and had the same exact features. And they got absolutely cooked. They were like, bro, like, what what? This is the same features that's in college football. Like, where's the new stuff at, right? Well, the new stuff was in college football, but they introduced it in college football first. So you fast forward to this year, EA's like, listen, man, Madden is our flagship game. This is, we are basically back against the wall when it comes to Madden 26 because obviously this is our last year with our exclusivity with the NFL. So we're gonna have the same features like we did last year, but let's go ahead and introduce it through Madden first. Let Madden be the one to introduce the new features in this game, right? And that's the reason why it's this awkward presentation of Madden 26 deep dive before college football deep dive, even though college football is literally 3 weeks away from dropping and Madden is not dropping for another 2 months. I guarantee, I don't want to say guarantee, but you're not Charles Barkley. Guarantee, right? That is the reason. Now, again, I could be wrong. We'll see. But when the college football deep dive comes out, which will probably either be today, tomorrow, or sometime this week, and I'll talk about that in a second, we will see. If it's pretty much the same information, then that's the reason why you have your answer right there, okay? So, with that being said, I'm going with that assumption because I feel like 100% that's the reason why, okay? And now, let's keep that assumption. Let's have that idea. And now let's look at the Madden deep dive and let's look at these tweets by Scott and let's see the correlation and why I'm pretty much excited about what college football has to offer based upon what we've seen in this Madden deep dive, right? All right, so first and foremost, let's bring up our guy Scott one more time. So if you don't know who Scott is the creative director for EA, but he oversees college football and he oversees Madden. So when I went with this premise last night, I began to go back and look at his tweets to start seeing like, yes, they are. Basically, everything is going to be the same in both games when it comes to these new advancements. And the reason being is because if you remember, you look at this tweet right here, and the guy, this is Maximum Ultimate, said, no way, there is actually no way it can't be that much to uncover. Just know you said it, and that we'll remember. I read that completely badly, okay? So, let's try that again. No way, there is actually no way. It can't be that much to uncover, but just know you said it and that we'll remember. Okay, then he said, there is a lot here. It might not have as many brand new features as last year's blog, but there's still plenty of new along with major quality of life and core football improvements. I really feel like the theme for Madden 26 and College Football 26 is more so quality of life and core football improvements. Not all the extra glitz and glamour, but just literally get back to, hey, let's just have fun, functioning football, okay? So keep that in mind. That is a tweet that he did back on the 4th, okay? Then he said, this is another one he did. When King said, hey, did QB animations get extra love for College Football 26? He said, oh, yes, all of them arm slots got similar love. And I'm like, okay. All the arm slots got similar love. All right, well, check this out, man. Cue the video roll real quick.
What's up, everyone? Kurt Benkert here. A lot of you have been asking what's actually different in Madden NFL 26. Let me walk you through what I learned at the preview event in Orlando in today's gameplay deep dive. Trained on nearly a decade of real NFL data, a new AI-powered machine learning system informs all new coach tendencies, QB signatures, and advanced player traits. With more strategic depth and authentic detail, making every game a distinct and dynamic challenge true to NFL team identities. Let's take a closer look.
So again, you see where he spoke on the QB signatures, right? And we already know, and again, I can pull up so many tweets about the new arm slots, people that played the beta, people that have leaked the beta, that spoke on the beta, even myself. We all know that we saw tons of different QB arm deliveries and slots and etc. So again, that is not an assumption. That is fact that Madden 26 and College Football 26 are going to have all these revamped throws. Now, obviously, Madden 26, and again, I know this, I'm telling you right now, I know this, right? I'm so confident in this. They're basically going to take Lamar Jackson's all signature style throws. They're going to put that in College Football 26. They're just not going to label it Lamar Jackson, right? It'll just be something else. And again, remember, if you looked at some of the quarterback stances that we saw leaked in the beta for QB 26, and we saw stuff like "here we go," right? And we all know "here we go" is a Dak Prescott style, right? So that just confirms that we are going to have Dak Prescott's throwing and stance in College Football 26. They're just not going to call it Dak Prescott. They're going to give it "here we go," right? So again, this is all related. They're all going to be the same in Madden 26 and College Football 26, okay? Just follow me here. Follow me. I'm going to take you down this. I'm going to give you every little bit of piece of why what you see in Madden 26 is going to be in College Football 26.
Physics-based offensive line block steering and new stunts and twists add strategic depth to your play calling. Wear and tear adds strategy to your roster management. And new dynamic subs let you swap out fatigued players for fresh legs without pausing the action. Custom defensive zones unlock the control to strategically adapt coverage in real time, and improved pass coverage logic enhances defender reactions to receiver routes. To accurately represent the elite skill of NFL athletes, the team overhauled player movement across every mode, with the confidence that these superstars will move in Madden 26 like they do on game day.
Like, hello? Every single new feature he labeled there is exactly the same in College Football 26. We see the dynamic subs. We know about the custom stems. We know every single thing, the wear and tear, everything that was just mentioned in that clip is literally 100% in College Football 26. We don't even have to assume. We know because we played the beta. We saw these things already in the beta. We saw it already. So again, this is why it goes back to, like I said in the beginning, they just released Madden 26 Deep Dive first because it's going to be the same stuff that's going to be out in 26. Madden 26, their flagship game. They want the flagship game to release their quote-unquote new data, new information. So again, trust me, this is going to be the exact same as far as features and the animations and that type of deal. Gameplay-wise, it's going to be a little bit different. We already know College Football 26 is going to be faster. Why do we know that? Because Scott said it. He said it's going to be faster. He's going to keep that same aspect of what people love for 25 in there. But at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, they're just doing the deep dive of Madden 26 first because they're the flagship game and they want them, Madden 26, to be able to release the new features, okay? So check this last little clip out and then we'll wrap this up.
Football is always more fun when Mother Nature becomes a factor. And new football weather in Madden 26 will affect gameplay and your game plan. Extreme conditions like heavy snow, fog, rain, and wind will impact visibility, player movement, stamina, and ball security. With real weather, real data, and real coach and player tendencies, this looks like the best Madden to date, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it.
Again, we know this. We know this is the same as it is in College Football 26 because we played the beta, and there was a couple things that stood out to me when I was watching. One was the lighting. So we talked about the snow. We didn't get no snow games in the beta, but the lighting, the dynamic lighting at nighttime, the visibility was way much different than it was when it was a daytime game. When it was raining, people were slipping. You saw the animations of the slips in College Football 26. You also saw the abilities of those players being slowed down. Again, it's the same exact stuff. And again, I don't want to make it seem like they basically just made the same exact game for both sides and then decided to just change the skins and make one college and make one Madden. No, I'm not saying that. We do know that college football is going to be the more arcadey and faster paced game. But what I'm saying is the key elements, remember the quality of life adjustments and changes, they were made equally across both games. But again, I'll let y'all be the judge. Let me know in the comment section, what do you feel? Am I cooking with grease right now? Am I making sense? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anywho, hopefully we get the deep dive really soon and it's going to confirm everything I just said. It either should be later on the day, it should be tomorrow, but again, you can see right here, Scott said that it's going to be happening really soon. So really soon to me means it has to be within the next couple of days. But yeah, other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Timmy. I'll be back really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.